everyone. Tina Spalding Trance Channel here with our daily Course in Miracles lessons. Today we are doing lesson number 55, another review day. Today's review includes the following. Number 1, I am determined to see things differently. What I see now are but signs of disease, disaster, and death. This cannot be what God created for his beloved Son. The very fact that I see such things is proof that I do not understand God. Therefore, I also do not understand his Son. What I see tells me that I do not know who I am. I am determined to see the witnesses to truth in me rather than those which show me an illusion of myself. What I see is a form of vengeance. The world I see is hardly the representation of loving thoughts. It is a picture of attack on everything by everything. It is anything but a reflection of the love of God and the love of his Son. It is my own attack thoughts that give rise to this picture. My loving thoughts will save me from this perception of the world and give me the peace God intended me to have. Number 3, I can escape from this world by giving up attack thoughts. Herein lies salvation and nowhere else. Without attack thoughts, I could not see a world of attack. As forgiveness allows love to return to my awareness, I will see a world of peace and safety and joy. And it is this I choose to see in place of what I look on now. Number 4, I do not perceive my own best interests. How could I recognize my own best interests when I do not know who I am? What I think are my best interests would merely bind me closer to the world of illusions. I am willing to follow the guide God has given me to find out what my own best interests are, recognizing that I cannot perceive them by myself. And number 5, I do not know what anything is for. To me, the purpose of everything is to prove that my illusions about myself are real. It is for this purpose that I attempt to use everyone and everything. It is for this that I believe the world is for. Therefore, I do not recognize its real purpose. The purpose I have given the world has led to a frightening picture of it. Let me open my mind to the world's real purpose by withdrawing the one I have given it and learning the truth about it. Those are our review lessons for today. Lesson number 55. Let's see what Jesus has to say today. You are blessed beings indeed. I am that one that you know as Jesus, and it is a wonderful, wonderful gift that you are giving yourself today to review these lessons. Some of these are worded differently than were worded in the original text, and so your mind will notice that. But we want you to understand that we are speaking about principles here. We are speaking about ideas. And the reason that the words are changed a little is so that you do not become too dogmatic. You will notice that in your religious institutions on your plane, individual words will be used inflexibly, depending on who translated the original text into English or French or whatever language you're reading it in. We want you to understand that it is not about hard and fast facts and rules. This is the world of the ego, the quantifiable, the measurable. These are the systems that you are used to. We are using slightly different words so that you see it is the meaning behind the symbol of the words that we are trying to convey to you so that you do not get too hung up, as one tends to do in this society, on specific words. Words are symbols of symbols. And when you have a translated language, so from ancient texts into another language and then through history, through many iterations of translation, you are having symbols of symbols of symbols of symbols. And this is what you are faced with in many of your religious dogmas. This is one of the reasons that we are channeling through this being, so you can hear it firsthand, so that you can have elaborate explanations given to you over time on every given day, so that you do not become obsessed with the details. This does not mean that accuracy is not important, but we do not want you to become compulsive or dogmatic. We want you to relax. We want there to be a relaxed diligence in your practice. That means that you are letting go of control. You are letting go of fear. You are letting go of judgment. But you are practicing. You can be both diligent and relaxed. The ego wants to be controlling, and it wants to be precise. It wants to be able to measure things immediately. It's based in time. It uses the body. It's important for you to understand the principles that we are cultivating here. Being relaxed, being happy, being open, feeling good, these are some of the clues that you are beginning to feel as your new experience. And your new experience of those nice feelings is your feedback system saying, well done, you're on track. If you become too obsessive about the lessons or too fearful if you miss one, you will feel a dip in your guidance system, a negative emotional feedback, and that is your guidance system saying, no, don't do it that way. Let us continue on the path of diligent relaxation. Your guidance system is constant, it is accurate, and it is unceasing. You always can feel whether you're feeling good, happy, relaxed, contented, curious, creative, imaginative. Being sleepy is a little different, but it's okay. If you feel like having a nap and you get that overwhelming urge, do not resist it. Do not think that you are being lazy. The thought, I am being lazy, would be the thing that gives you a bad feeling about having a nap or having a rest. It is not the feeling of having a rest itself. These are some of the discernments that you will begin to master as you go through these lessons. You will begin to feel into how to do these lessons and how to be in the world. You will go from being high-strung and high-stressed, controlling, argumentative, and accusatory, to relaxed, open, less focused on time, healthier, more pleasant to be around. I am that one that you know as Jesus. And we will speak to you again tomorrow. That's me smiling. Okay, thank you very much for joining us today. That was lesson number 55 with Jesus Commentary. We'll see you again tomorrow. Bye.